Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel, welcome back. And today we are going to be doing two new drills, which is going to be this two colour, because I've had a large amount of trays come in my recent unboxing. And we're going to do this star today, so we'll start to do, I think we'll start off with the star first. And as you can see, they pick up really easy, and then you just put that plonk in there. Now what's nice is, I don't know if you've noticed, they've got like a little, it's got like the star's obviously in the shape of the star, but then you've got this white glow piping going around the back of it. That's really cool. But yes, it's been a very relaxful day today. I had a lovely sleeping, a lie-in, and got up at 11 o'clock I think it was, so going to try and position that a bit and bring that down a smidge. There we go. Now these are what we call special drills, because they're drills that don't crop up very often. So what is going on with that? Let me place that down again. Put it down straight, but then it sort of went off centre. I'll leave it like that, but as you can see, that it doesn't matter which way I put it round, it makes it, I think the star behind it is not put down properly. But yeah, so little stars here as well. But yeah, I got up at 11 o'clock, which was nice lie in there, which was really cool. And yabba dabba doo. I'm gonna do, whoops, what was that? Do that, and then a bit of this as well. Now these sequin things, you can keep them for like later on if you wanted to. It's really quite nice to work with. So yeah, they're pretty good. We've got any more there? I think we have. Yeah, there's one down there and there's one up there. So I'll do this one first. Now some people like to use tweezers when you're doing specials. I will always try with the pen first, and then if not, I'll try with the tweezers and that. It's like a big sort of candy grapper, isn't it? So that's pretty good. Okay. So I'm going to put that there. These stars are gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, wow. I like that. Really, really cool. Oh, pretty nice. It's like they're floating in the air, like the wind is sweeping them away. But yeah, that's all the 8s that we've got for the minute. Now you do get spares, as I said. I'm very tempted to keep these because I can use them in my craft channel for like crafting bits and pieces. So yeah, I might do that. I've just seen one there, so let me just sort that out. See, I knew there was still one to do. Look at that. How cool is that? So you've got that mini star and then the bigger star around it. That's really cool. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to do this orangey sort of marmalade colour, and that's going to be this 2 colour here, which is really, really cool. I want to get that all sorted there and sort that out. And then after this, I need to venture up to a ding dong. The problem is, I need to venture up to Tesco, but I'm not entirely sure if they're open or not. Because obviously it's bank holiday, but I'm sure the express one always stays open till late. I'm sure they do. I'm not sure though. And the only way to find out is to go up there. So, yeah. This is quite a lovely star, apart from the fact that they've done a single and then it's collided with it, but There's a song called that, isn't there, Collide? But it's another gorgeous day today. Really, really beautiful weather. Opportunity, la 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 la. I think they will be open, but I don't really need anything. I just want to get custard creams because I feel like I need something sweet. So, yeah. So as you can see with partials, they don't take too long, and this type of weather makes me want to do summery ones, but can you imagine sitting on the beach doing this specific painting? That would just be so magical, but how would you do it without dust, obviously the sand sweeping everywhere? You know, that would just be very interesting. But just sitting there in your deck chair with the waves going by, I feel like a robotic, can't, because I'm like, Look at that. That's gorgeous. Oh, that's good. He's got a bit of a bent arm there, but it's okay. And you get all of them spares. Look at that. So I haven't got any more with that colour, I don't think. So down into the Dara dirt. Oh, that's another point. I've got a jar that I need to take in the pot bank. So, because I did collect all jars, and then I thought, well, if I'm going to get all jars, that means I'm going to be lumbered with all different jars, and then I'll have like a cupboard full of jars to do. So I was like, no thank you. Okay, so then where do we want to go from here? I think we will do, I want to do another special sort of colour, so let's bring it down here a bit, and we'll fold that up. Oh, actually, let's put, have I got washi tape to hand? I think I do. What I need to do is, because this washi tape will pull, I'm going to use a bit of this teapot. Yeah, I'll use this teapot just to put that over there, because as we all know, it does rip if you don't do it the right way. So yeah, I need something obviously to lean on, so I'll do about there for now. We can then push this up, and then I've got something to work on. What I'd next like to do is this colour here. It's like a really gorgeous sort of light blue colour. Last night I was kitting up, oh yes, look at that. That is nice because it goes really nice with the big drill there, and it's nice that they've incorporated that as it flows down. But anyway, last night I was kitting up Stitch because I'm really itching to get into that. It's such a lovely painting, and also it's heavy on colour block, which is going to be great. So, and then I was sorting out my other painting because I got a starfish, but I found my other starfish is exactly the same, but I lost all the drills. But I found some to that painting, and I just hope that we can do the other one once if we've got any spares over, we can use them against that. So I'm still going to do it, you know, and hopefully it can be rescued and stuff. But yeah, this is lovely. I might get a different pack of biscuits actually, because I always get custard creams. So yeah, look at that, beautiful. Wow. So we'll do some more 9 when we get down further, because we have got bits down here that we need to do. But I'd like to go back to the 4 now, and then just blend this background here if we can. So I'm going to do a bit round there, if we can, fandabidozy. Or am I in the mood for chocolate? I love me white the white Oreo chocolate, but I can't resist. I have to have a cup of tea with a biscuit. I think I've gone 3 days before with no biscuits, and yeah, I can't do it. I just think this is so pretty. It's so sparkly. It's got that lovely sort of vibrant to it. It's got the lovely sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a glimmer maybe, or a shine to it, like shabby chic. Really lovely. So I might get this done today, but I have got to do Wilbur later, and then, because I always try to aim to get it up for 10 o'clock, but sometimes the uploading takes too long and I oversleep, and then I forget to do it when I get up in the morning. Because what I normally do is I normally put it up, you know, schedule it. I normally, if I can, do it by midnight, but if not, I have to quickly do it in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, schedule it for 10 o'clock before jumping on the train to work, and that is tiring, because normally I will just like have a coffee, and I've got into the routine of having a sandwich, bacon sandwich in the morning. Oh mama, it is heaven. Ketchup or sausage and mushroom. At Wheaton Morrison's we always used to have a sausage and mushroom toasted sandwich, and oh, my mouth's watering thinking about that. I'm really enjoying doing this painting. It's going to be sad to see this one finished, really. So we'll move it down to about here now, because now we can branch short down here. I mean, this is going to be painstaking, because that drill there is so tiny, and then the green that goes around it as well. But I really would like to finish off this 4-bit. This is what's the fun part in a painting, is when you're finished with that colour, knowing that you can drill dump it and that slot is freed up for another painting. And seeing as it's pink, I had to use my sparkly pen. So, yes. Dawn painting as well is just like so peaceful as well. It's just really, really calming, therapeutic, and I'm all nice and cool until I go out there in the baking hot, and yeah, I don't want to go out. But the problem is I'm addicted to custard creams. So the problem I have is that my brain will keep going, go and get them, go and get them, go and get them, you know? And it's like that time I said about Christmas. It was a blizzard out there, snowing, and the custard creams won, because I feel like I can't switch off until I get the custard creams. And I think the longest I've done it before is like till 9 o'clock at night, and then it just, my brain will not rest until I get what I want for the biscuits, and then once I've got them, it sort of like automatically switches off. So But they've just announced further bloody train strikes, and apparently it's Friday the 2nd of June. What a what's the word I'm looking for? What a coincidence. The day I wanted to go to my relatives to pick up my packages, and poxy strike again. And they're doing it on, I think it's Sunday the 4th, and let me see if I can find it. It's Anastasia. Ding dong. Greater Anglia. Here we go. So it's Wednesday the 31st of May, Friday the 2nd and Saturday the 3rd, and then there's more. I mean, this is never going to end. They've had this for nearly 2 years now. I mean, how much more money do they possibly want? You know, and they always do it on the weekends when they know that people want to go out for the day, go up for that. I mean, normally on Whittam Station, it is cram-packed with people waiting for the trains to come in to go to London. So I just can't understand it. You know, it just seems like every offer they're putting forward, they're just going, no, we don't want that, you know. And as I said, I think Royal Mail has sorted their problem out, because the post is back to regular now, so... Yeah, it's just, they just need to sort this ongoing dispute. I mean, if they carry on, it's going to go the same way as TransPennine, because TransPennine lost their contract because the amount of cancellations, late trains. So if they carry on, I hope they do go that way, because they're not a good company. You know, there's always problems, always striking, always bloody engineering works. I mean, how much possible engineering works do you possibly need to have? If I was doing engineering works and I was the engineer manager, I would do it through the night when they know people won't be travelling and all the trains have finished their routes for the day. But no, they do it through the day where it's the most inconvenient time to do it. Years ago, they used to do it, you know, where's my thingamajig? They used to do it through the night. So then by this first train, which is normally like 5 o'clock, it's, you know, done. But not this company. But yeah, that's that drill. So can you see it? Is it really small? And that's going to be the one that's down here, all this bit here. So... yeah. Just look at that. Oh, so sparkly. If anyone knows the colour of this specific pink, do put it in the comments, because I just think it's so gorgeous. It's not rose gold, it's got to be some sort of, I don't know, but my favourite drills of all time has to be crystals. It goes crystals, rhinestones, but rhinestones are technically the same as crystals. Then I would say Aurora Borealis, and then, which is like an iridescent coating that if you put it up, so like this was an Aurora Borealis and you had a standard drill. The Aurora Borealis has a special coating that makes the standard drill light up. But never ever use Mod Podge on your drills, because it will tone it down. It sometimes tones the drills down, so you're always best getting the Craft Buddy sealer from Craft Buddy. Because that's what would really sort of like worry me if I was to seal it, I mean, especially ones like this, you know, would it tone it down? I'm really not sure on that. But yeah. And I said to myself, I weren't going to go out today, but a nice bit of fresh air will help. I like that, look, it's like an arrow. It's pretty cool. But don't forget, guys, we got Waterloo Road tomorrow. Yeah, man. Oh, come on, pick up, man. But yeah, this is the thing again, like this painting came from GBFKE, and I think you'll find that GBFKE, Fansels, you know, all them big China companies that do these, you'll find that they're on Temu. I found so many different designs of this one on Temu, so I think, yeah, they'll get the most custom, I think. This is absolutely gorgeous. So what I think we'll do for this session is we'll do the other leg and then we'll put these blue ones in, and then I'm going to call it there because one, I don't know what time the shop shuts. I mean, it's saying that it's till 11 PM, but obviously it's a bank holiday, so I don't want to leave it too late. And two, we've done quite a good session in this one. Let's get some more wax. So, and obviously I need to get dinner done, and so I need to do dinner and all sorts and stuff, but let's just finish off this colour here, 9. Some crystals I keep, some I don't. I mean, they're always coming up, you see, this is gorgeous. But I think that's all the blue ones, so yeah, lovely. So they can go in the drill with the jar of dirt there. Really, really cool. And then that'll be kitted up for probably starting stitch. But yeah, let's just skedoodle through here. Now this 4 actually goes into like a little bow down here, but I'll tackle that once we merge it and swing this part round. I feel like a weather presenter. There's a thing in White City, the BBC studios there, but I think they've sold half of it to flats. And you can stand, because I don't recall when it was, but we went to see the BBC set and it said coming of age, and it was really, really cool how they have individual sets, because it's really interesting because they say that when the actors go upstairs, they go up to a top step and then that's where it ends, and then you've got another set which is the actual bedroom, which is on the ground floor. It's really fascinating because you would think that they'll build a bedroom upstairs, but it's all to do with getting the cameras in, because their ceilings, when you see a scene in EastEnders in there, if they're sitting in the house, there's no ceiling there because that's where the cameras come in and do all the, like the lighting, and there's all lights up there as well. So it's really good. And EastEnders is in a place called Borehamwood in London, and when we went there you could see a sign that said from BBC White City to Borehamwood. But anyway, we went, part of the tour was seeing this weather presenter thing, and you could stand in front of this screen and then it looked as if you was on the weather. It was so funny. But it's all that sort of things that I like. I like theatre. I've always had a passion for musical theatre. I like all the tech side of it, so It's the one thing I don't like doing is follow spot, because I find it very boring, like following people. A follow spot is a light where if the actor walks along this way, you've got to follow them with the light, and I just find that boring. I like doing the moving on the sets and that, because when you're doing a show, you've always got to be on guard, because you've got to be ready to put the next set on, or the next bit of scenery, and obviously you've got to get it on and out within seconds. So but yeah, look at that, he's got another leg. Is it? I think it's Starfish. I could have sworn it was a starfish that regrows their leg if it accidentally cuts one off. Or is that a spider? I'm sure it's a spider, actually. I think if a spider has injured themselves and their leg's missing, they grow one within a couple of days. But I think starfish do as well. And it's interesting because their mouth is underneath. And it's like a stingray, because obviously when they're swimming, their mouth's underneath. So it's like, how do you see? Because I think their eyes are underneath as well. So it's really interesting, actually. Be positive, lay down on the floor, 'cause I'm positive. It's like that song, isn't it? We're all going on a summer holiday, no more working for me or you. But yeah, this is like the theme I've been waiting to do for so long, the summer theme. I've got loads of different bits and bobs that I want to do, but what I'm thinking of doing is, because I've got a feeling the chicken and all the farmyard's going to feed into this one as well. So I might have to do a couple of live sessions just to speed them up a bit. But there are people on Vinted that actually make them up and then like drill them all up like I'm doing, and then they sell them. And I'm thinking, I would love to do that, but I would just be so afraid that the drills would fall off, or whether you seal it and then sell it like that. But for me, I wouldn't want to sell it, because you've spent countless hours drilling all of that, you know, and then you're just gonna like give it away. For me, every summer this is gonna go on the wall. So yeah, man. What I'm thinking of doing is getting like loads of frames, and then get like a big acrylic box, and then put all the photos that are in the frames in the box, so that each month we've got something else to put on the wall. Because I had all the paintings on the wall once, and it was just I felt like I was claustrophobic, because when you take things off the wall, like if you've got a poster up, it makes the room look bigger. It's really fascinating, because it's no bigger, you know, but it's interesting how I put that down 4 times and it still ain't picked up. But yeah. But there we go, guys. That is that. Oh, look how lovely she is. That is gorgeous. The only thing that's disappointing is, as you can see, this lovely thick, it's like a white bit. I think that's probably where the sun's burnt it. I would have loved to have had a little sun in this, but that is looking gorgeous, isn't it? Let's turn the light off. Isn't she dazzling? I love all the blue in it as well. It's really nice touch. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's what we're going to do today in this session, guys. So what we will do is next time, because obviously I need to get to the shop, I've got to do dinner, and I need to do Wilbur. If I didn't have to do Wilbur today, I would have done a little bit of this green. But, you know, this is the thing about diamond painting. Don't rush it, because once you've done that, you're not going to do it again unless you buy a new one. And I like to spend my time doing it. And we will be doing, oh gosh, we will be doing this soon. So we've got another Starfish. So we're going to be doing that soon. This is the one, as I said, I started last year and lost all the jewels. The plan of action for that is I'm going to see if we've got any spares that we can pump this up with, or, you know, pump it up with, but I don't know why I went all. But if we've got any spares, you know, they're always coming in kits anyway, so even if we don't have spares, we can always get them from spare kits. No jewels that come in from other paintings, but that's going to be another one that we do. But I'm really enjoying this and I want to get it finished. But anyway, take care, guys. If you want to get this did come from GBFK, but do check out Temu as well. There's loads of different companies out there that sell them. But until next time, take care, have a lovely day, and I'll catch you later.